Ladies and
That's the
gentlemen,
countdown.
y'all know what it is. Welcome to Check the Books. As well as I always tell you, subscribe. It costs nothing to be polite. We got DJ Mez in the building. Can you please sign the board to make sure they say you
Sure
already here?
can. So
Find
I
the
gotta-
spot.
okay.
Find the spot. You know? Okay.
It's kind of hard writing like this. Y'all need something
Come on
like
now.
that.
They taught you cursive.
And I still can't.
Okay.
Hard.
So you see this red cup right here? This is gonna be your new friend because every time you lie, stutter,
stutter.
you take too long to answer,
Oh,
a
yeah,
shot will be pulled. Okay, it'll be pulled.
I'm good for the stutter, so
You good? Are you okay?
I'm good for the stutter.
Let's toast. Let's have a good show.
Okay.
Thanks for coming on Check the Books.
Salud.
You know,
That's right.
yeah, solid. We can do that too. So we gonna get right into it. What the? It went down. Okay. Do you?
Yes.
Do you spit or do you swallow?
As far as what?
Come on now. You now hold on.
Oh.
Let's start all over. Let's start all
sexual
over.
entities.
When you with Blaque, etc.,
Mm-hmm.
do you spit or do you swallow?
It depends on if it's requested or not.
You got control. You run the show.
I'm
You
spitting.
spitting? Okay. No, just had to get that out the way.
I'm spitting.
You're a spitter.
No.
You need a napkin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or, you can spit it on the person. You know what I'm saying? That always goes well, too,
When what you mean?
Because you can reuse that. You can reuse that, for the rounds. You feel me?
No.
You do. You don't like that?
So you tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay.
That's what you do. That's the first question.
So, as far as who I am?
Yeah, who are you?
My name is DJ Mez The Monster.
Okay.
I'm a DJ, actress, and a mommy. And I'm like a city person. So, sometimes, if you buy a house and they have, the furniture there already, I come with the house. You feel me? So
you fully loaded.
I'm one of them, yeah.
Bang, pool, pow.
Yeah, you feel me?
Okay.
Wow.
Are you single?
Yes.
Wait a motherfucking.
Ain't that crazy?
I'm gonna take a little swig. You study. That's a. Okay.
Because I don't want to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I like long walks on the beach. I'm a Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? My credit score is 717. You feel me?
Okay. And you single?
And I'm single.
How many kids do you got?
I have 3.
3. Are you fucking? You don't like condoms. You want to get to it? Put one in.
But you have to reevaluate the ages.
Okay.
The ages.
Okay. You want to say your age on black and white, or you want to hold tight?
I can tell you the kid's age.
Okay.
Y'all can calculate what y'all want to do. You feel me?
How old is the oldest
people
kid?
ain't got the oldest kid. 19.
Oh, you fucking?
Yeah.
You was fucking at 11. You say I want to feel it.
And the youngest is 9 months. So
you should put the liquor down. You capable of anything.
This is my first drink in 9 months.
Okay. Okay. How long you been a DJ?
It's going on 3 years now.
You like that feel?
I really enjoy it.
You really enjoy it.
It's something that you can do that doesn't feel like work.
Okay.
Same thing I feel about acting. Same way.
Gotcha. And what made you get into being a DJ?
Okay, so first I did music. First I danced.
So you're a rap.
I was a dancer first.
You were singing?
This is how I came into the entertainment side of Detroit. Being in the dance world or nightlife world.
Nightlife.
That kind of,
okay.
Made me network with a lot of people. But I started dancing first.
Okay.
Then
what was your dance now?
Mez The Monster.
Oh, you was the monster.
I was still the monster. You know what I'm saying? I just added
Why
my DJ
you was a monster? What was you doing? You a killer?
It was,
you put him in the closet?
A performance.
Okay.
A decorative performance. Did I say that right? I
okay.
was a refer, so it's now Myers, so y'all can't really blame me for everything. But
okay.
You're a
so performer.
I started dancing, and then I started into being an artist, trying to be an artist, music.
A rapper.
No, a singer.
A singer.
Actually.
So you can sing?
Yeah,
I sing.
I could sing.
Okay.
I got into a reality show with this artist development company called Star Factory. Shout out to Star Factory.
Shout out.
Yep. And from there, shit, I just became like a, I came with the furniture. You know what I'm saying?
The house furniture.
I'm here.
Kids.
Yeah.
This will come with it. 2 dogs or 1 dog?
No dogs.
No
No
dogs?
dogs. That's like having a kid. You might as well have more children if you're gonna have a dog, right?
Okay.
You gotta feed it.
You do that. You got to start out, walk, train, all that.
Mm-mm.
I got you. So being a DJ, do you got a particular club you like to be at?
Well, I'm not really a club DJ. I'm a event DJ. So I do more like event.
You a high roller?
Yeah, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I did club for a long time when I was dancing. So it's like,
okay.
I kind of wanted to detach from
what
that
made you
lifestyle.
Dance, if you don't mind me asking.
I was in a situation where I needed to be able to get on my own feet, and that was the fastest way I can figure it out. But I had a funky, good life in my dancing.
Was it worth it?
Was it worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say you talking about like financial or
no, just dancing like because
I mean it was worth it because I would have met the people that I've known today. But it was so devastating. So it was like,
do you have that stigma, that label?
As far as what?
Oh, she a dancer or she play or
it's no way you can get away from me. I don't care if nobody even never seen me dance before. Once they hear it, it's stuck on you. You
ever played before?
Have I ever what?
Played.
I'll
pay you a couple of hush money to
played.
Play. You won't go in the back.
Oh, like trick? No, like
bro, you got.
Come on, man. I got a son. You want me to be like, yeah, I trick?
No, you ain't. Wait, hold. No. That's not what I'm saying.
No, sir. We ain't never went to the VIP room.
Okay, I
was a dancer, a pole dancer. That's where I get my name from. Mez The Monster came from.
You was up to
pole dancing. Yes, like ballerina, very artistic.
Flippity floppity.
Yeah, very artistic.
Okay.
Anybody that know.
What was your song? What was the go-to?
I couldn't say. I was more. I mean. I wasn't a booty shaking dancer, if that makes sense. So I was more athletic with it, like gymnastics, if that makes sense.
You had the Rihanna on skin.
Yeah. Okay, I see where you're going with that.
I'm helping you.
I like that. I like that.
Okay. So you a new actress on McGraw Ave. Tell me about that. Because you in the acting.
I'm so excited about
Elevate.
This. Yes. No, actually, I've been doing it for a long time. My first movie, like little cameo, was Buffed Up. So that was 2014.
Right. No practice for that.
But I no practice for that. That's when everybody was just getting their foot in. Everybody was in that movie if you look at it. Mm-hmm. But I played games for a while, and the people that I was working with, they started elevating, and then I decided to go hard. And I came to McGraw with a vengeance because I lost McGraw before. I was actually supposed to be like in the first episode, but I got pregnant. For some reason, I keep getting pregnant every time I get like a really good role, like something happens, and he'd be like,
"You don't like condoms?
It's not.
Them ain't what I don't put. Nigga, don't bring that over here. This ain't no condom pool nanny.
That sounds horrible the way you say that.
Don't bring that shit over here. Magnum? No. This is regular. You want premium?
No.
Okay. So got you. Go ahead.
I had to, come back with a vengeance and get my parts. So yeah. So
and you on another who that is? I know. Get the drinking. That's what I needed. I like motherfucker that don't listen. See, you one of them. You one of them. We gonna help you. Got your alarm on.
I gotta go to work after this. So
we gonna get you to the job.
I have all my alarms on. Sorry, my bag.
We gonna
my bag.
Okay. There you go. This for you.
Everything off. Everything off.
Okay. You do that.
Y'all ain't got no chasing. I am a lady. I ain't got no chase up over here.
Water. Because when you say you going to work, we gonna have you good. What's going on? Why you put it down?
Oh, I gotta hit it.
No, you gotta kill that.
Y'all gotta give me something with this. I am a girl. Y'all ain't got no juice.
You are a girl. What that? We don't do that here. This shit. Come,
Jesus.
Knock that out. Come on. Let's get you together. You making all these excuses. Come on. Yeah, that's what happens. I bet you get yourself together.
I'll listen next time.
Okay. All right. That's the problem with black women. They don't list. They don't want to list.
Is that what they say?
That's That's what I say.
You right.
I don't speak for that.
You might be right.
Okay. So it's a scene in the Street Guys.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you said you on vet. Okay.
Yeah. You ever done that before in real life? It's a scene.
You want the short story? Or you want the long story? Which
I
story
want
you want?
the truth.
Okay,
we on Check the Books.
Okay, check the books. Let me tell you something. Right.
Tell me right here.
Back in my dancing days, the wildest thing that I've ever did that was kind of similar to that.
Okay.
I used a strap on this guy before. We had went on a date.
This my good ear. Because you did some staticky. You looked away when you was talking. You said I
used this strap on this guy on one of the dates that we went on.
Okay.
But it wasn't my idea. It was his idea.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you never want to, make anybody feel like you're judging them. So, I really enjoy that. So I always see like when
you enjoy what? Using that?
I enjoy the whole act. It was like very powerful. I understand why y'all like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Who is y'all?
Me and
let's wheel it back.
When y'all behind somebody and y'all giving their, all you got, it's real powerful. So I understand it. Like I felt, yeah.
What did you feel?
I felt powerful.
Because you had control of him.
Yes. Yes, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't judge nobody. They like what they like.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We gon'. I asked you what happened in the scene with you and Lil Nino. You done went to straps.
But
okay.
that's kind of like in the same realm.
No, you won. No, it is not. No, licking and sticking is two different things.
But if that was his idea, that's his strap. It was
you allowed it.
Of course.
It was
he strapped it on me and everything. It was his.
He put a strap on you.
Yeah. And he, tightened it up. You know
what made you get into acting?
What made me get into acting?
Yeah.
Theater. Yeah, theater.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to theater. Shout out to my
Shoot
theater.
Them. Okay. Do you think that show...
I mean...
Do you think that show calling?
What? Acting?
Yes.
Well...
Or DJing?
Just being an entertainer, period. Okay. I like being able to, control people's emotions with...
Oh, you want to be in control. You want power. That's what thrives.
Well, I had it once, and I don't know if I can get it back again, but it felt good.
You probably not gonna... Ain't no nigga finna let you...
I mean, you never know. You know what I'm saying?
You see him? He on TV now.
You know
okay. We go. Listen, this is what we gonna do for you. Is there anybody in the industry that you would like to work with?
Yeah, I got a list of people.
I'm listening.
As far as here from my city, because Detroit, we
live like that.
We live. We don't really...
We pop.
We ain't really impressed by it because we feel like we,
we that. We that.
As far as like the acting, because Detroit is killing it. One of my first picks is I want to do work with Diesel. Diesel, the wine.
Okay, I had
Mina.
Okay, I ain't had her. I need to get her on.
Yeah, you need to get Mina on here. That's my girl. Right now, them the people that's been like off the top of my head, but in this new McGraw project, I've been able to work with the people that I've been like trying to work with for years. Okay. So this is like a big.
And do you enjoy that? Like you just around them and you learning?
I'm learning from them. Like I couldn't ask for nothing.
Because I know DeJuan takes it very serious.
Very serious. And I remember when he first came to me with the idea, and I was just like, "Boy, what? Oh, you want to act? Like, yeah, you can write. I was like, I just wasn't listening to none of that.
If you could spend 24 hours with any celebrity, who would it be?
Kirk Franklin.
You want to spend 24 hours with Kirk Franklin? Please explain that.
Yeah, because have you ever been to a Kirk Franklin concert?
I have not.
Do you know anything about the gospel music in the city, Detroit? You know what I'm saying?
Just a little bit. I mean, he looked like Plies, and Plies look like him.
Yeah, but it's like Rockstar at the concert.
Yeah, Rockstar?
Yeah, he's like he's like the Rockstar at the concert.
And you want to hang with him?
Yeah, I would love to hang with Kirk Franklin for like 24 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So now I got a question for you. If you had to do 1 year in jail or watch your best friend fuck your man raw, which one you doing?
I mean, of course I'll watch my girl do the
You ever been with a girl?
Yeah, I've been with a girl before.
Yeah. You just a job.
Yeah, I have. Oh, dang, I made you have to take a shot?
Yeah, just sit in there.
Dang, that's how I go? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I have. Not saying I enjoy it, but I have.
Wait.
I experienced it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like
Something to do.
Hey, I'm gonna be doing this.
Do you hit on them or they hit on you?
I hit. I'm more of the alpha in the situation.
We see. It said putting the strap on. You know, we see.
I didn't put it on. He put it on me.
He helped you.
He helped me.
Okay, I got you. If you had to pick between, a 25-year-old with no kids, understanding and a GED and that make $15 an hour, or you had to pick between a 35-year-old, 2 kids, kind of bossy, a cheater, and got 2 degrees but makes 6 figures, which one you picking?
I would probably have to go with the younger person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I don't know, older people are kind of like established in their ways, you know.
Oh, stuck in that
and not even that age saying that's old, but you know, you might could teach a younger guy some things.
Oh, you can polish him out.
Yeah, they listen a little bit, you know.
Okay, so now I'm gonna ask you this: white folks, they say, they say you don't want to know this. The black folks, what do they say? I'm giving you the letters FAASHO. What does that stand for?
What?
Okay, so let's start all over.
You think I'm a YN? I don't know.
You look.
I don't know that shit. Say it again.
You're a young nigga. Okay.
Say it slow.
The white people, they say, you don't want to know this. Black people, they say FAASHO.
I have no idea, and nobody says that.
Fuck around and find out.
Black people say that?
No,
that's like a new popular phrase.
No,
like
you gonna fuck around and find out. That's for sure.
That's some new popular phrase. Y'all just went on the trending phrases. All right. Not in the last 20 years. That ain't been like.
Well, I didn't hear Cedric Entertainer say it, but I got your point. So you had to pick between these movies. You got Baby Boy, Love and Basketball.
You almost made me cry because they both my movies. I'm gonna go with Jody. I'm gonna go with Jody.
Baby Boy or Love Jones?
I'm gonna go with Jody.
Baby Boy or The Wood?
Ooh. I'm gonna go with Jody.
Baby Boy or Soul Food?
Soul Food.
Baby Boy or Mo Better Blues?
Ooh, Mo Better.
Mo Better?
Mo Better.
Okay, Mo Better Blues or The Best Man?
Ooh, Best Man.
The Best Man or Poetic Justice?
Tupac?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tupac.
Okay, Poetic Justice or Boomerang?
Ed. Who on Boomerang?
Ed.
Ooh. Ed. I'm gonna go Ed. Okay. I'm gonna go Boomerang.
Okay, Boomerang or Jason Lyric?
Ooh. Damn. I'm going through scenes right now. Okay. Ooh. Jason Lyric.
Take your little swig of that too. You took a long time. Jason Lyric.
You ain't tell me what you see. You cannot throw these rules on me and then in the
I ain't throwing them. I throwing them. I'm told you.
That's cheating.
You got Jason Lyric or the thin line between love and hate.
Thin Line.
Okay, so that's your top movie. Thin line between love and hate. So now you got to tell me who whack and who fire. You ready?
Is this gonna get me beat up or something?
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Oh.
Cash Doll. Whack or fire?
Oh, fire.
Okay.
Wait, I might be too biased for this.
I don't get just keep going.
It's not gonna work because I'm gonna be biased. Okay,
it's up to you.
All right.
Cash Doll. Fire or
fire?
Whack? Okay. Vezo.
Fire.
Cash Out Doughboys.
Fire.
Babyface Ray.
Come on now. Fire.
Big Sean.
Fire.
G-Mac Cash.
I gotta say fire or medium.
Or whack.
Or whack.
Either one.
What if I don't know this person?
You gotta say whack.
Why would I say whack if I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Because that's what the question is. G-Mac Cash.
I'm gonna just say fire because I don't want no smoke.
Hold on. Nah, we on check the book.
Hey. As a DJ, you gotta know the beefs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just say anything. I done seen
Skilla
stuff go
baby.
left. Skilla baby. Fire, of course.
Trick.
Fire.
Peasy.
Fire.
4-2 Dub.
Fire.
Days Loaf.
Fire.
T Grizzly.
Fire.
Chef.
Fire. Deezy.
Payroll. No, shit. Yeah, Deezy. Chef
Yeah,
Deezy.
fire. Them slap
Payroll.
boys. Payroll fire.
Hydro.
Joe fire.
Blaque.
Blaque fire.
Baby Money.
You ain't even got to keep going. I'm
Okay.
just saying, I'm a Detroit person, so I can't.
So when a woman says she wants her man to apply pressure, what does that mean? Or a man, let's say that. I'm sorry. She wants a man to apply pressure. What does that mean?
You know, kind of like step your game up without me having to tell you.
Okay, like delivery.
Yeah, like, you know, I don't want to have to tell you how to treat me.
Mm-hmm.
So do it without direction, pretty much.
Okay, what's the difference from applying pressure and being thirsty?
Ooh, it's a big difference. I don't know. Next question. I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know between them two.
We're going to get you together. Don't worry about it. You say you got to go to work. We're going to get you to work right. There you go. I'll make it short for you. I'll make it light. Go ahead. No, when it hit the table, you got to pick it up.
Oh, okay. Got no shots over here.
Is it possible for someone, you know, with high standards to have a realistic life? Like, can you be in this world?
For sure.
Yeah?
For sure.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
You mean like if your standards are too high?
You too high, dude. Somebody got to bring your shit down like, damn, you too. Yeah.
You never bring your standards down to live life. That'll make sense, right?
No.
I live life.
Okay.
Yeah, I live life.
What is your primary love language?
I would probably say, yeah, I don't know. I'm.
You don't know you?
I'm not good with the relationships.
Okay.
So
is it touch, buying, you giving, receiving?
I can't even tell you because, you know, my judgment is bad. So
okay, shit. Okay.
My judgment is bad, so we ain't gonna say.
Would you date a man that says he's the prize?
No.
No?
I wouldn't even date a man that feels like he's the prize.
Okay. Is it okay to fantasize about another person while you're having sex with your partner?
No, I don't think that's...
Okay, just making sure.
Not if it's a mistake, it's a mistake. But like, if you got to fantasize...
Have a nigga ever cross your brain while you was on top of somebody?
No, I've never had that issue.
Okay.
You had that issue?
No.
Okay.
Have you ever faked the orgasm?
No, I've never faked it.
Okay.
Never faked it.
So what's the definition of good dick?
You can pick him out of a crowd.
You can...
Yeah. Like,
Explain
I know.
Explain that. That's like, him. That's his finger.
That's him. Like, when you want to have this nigga baby and y'all haven't met.
Damn. Really? It's off the dribble. Okay. That's what he do to you. Okay. Okay. So what's worse? Little dick, no stroke, or he can't eat pussy?
Little dick, no stroke.
No, you got to pick between one.
That's worse. That's the worst.
You done had all that?
Well, little dick, no stroke?
Yeah.
I probably have, but, you know, I don't remember it.
You don't remember?
Yeah. So
okay. So what's worse? He gave her money or he fucked her?
He gave her money.
Why is that?
Because why would you give her money? We need the money at the house.
Okay. I agree.
I mean, you can go out and play as long as it's, you know, protected.
Uh-huh.
But why would you give her money?
So you don't mind dealing with a man that cheat?
I didn't say that.
asking.
You asked the question.
Okay. So keep going.
I don't deal with men that cheat.
You don't deal with men that cheat? You ever took hush money?
No, I haven't, but I would probably love to have gotten some hush money. You know, I probably need to get some hush money.
They owe.
Oh, it's old now. So.
It's old?
It's old now.
Would you ever be
I think y'all owe me.
Would you ever be a side woman?
I have.
You have?
Yeah, for a long time too.
He broke your heart?
Nah.
No, you broke his. You left.
Yeah, I probably.
Okay.
You
I
know.
got you. Have you ever been intimidated by another woman?
Yes.
What's her name?
My grandmother.
Oh, that's different. Okay.
She was
Very high
cold. She knew how to cook. I don't know how to cook that good like that. I'm still
You can't cook.
And then she left us.
How you got
and she
kids
didn't
and
even
you
leave
can't
us, no.
cook?
I mean, not like grandma. You know, like the arm. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't got that, and I'm really upset about that.
That's
Like,
true.
you know, when
So your yams
when your
ain't
people
really
leave,
hitting.
they
You
supposed
got
to
good
leave
yams,
the
but they not
cookbook with the
hitting.
ingredients.
Okay.
She ain't do that, so I'm really envious about that. Like, you know, really.
What about another person, not your grandma?
Jealous about a female, another female.
Let's not use the word jealous. Just like
envious.
Damn, she got her shit together. Okay, I gotta get it.
Or motivated by.
That's you. Okay.
Yeah, motivated by.
Yeah.
Nina Monroe. I don't know if you know her or not.
Yeah, I know her.
She do her thing. She do her thing.
Yeah.
We've been friends for a long time, and I watched.
You know, shout out to If I Can't.
Shout out to If I Can't.
You know, they made me laugh a little bit.
The Queen of the D too.
Well, I didn't watch that yet. I didn't watch that.
You gonna be stuck.
So how do you feel about should your significant other? Do you feel some type of way if they don't post you?
Eventually, I would want that to happen because me being a social media person.
Okay.
I would want my person to choose me publicly, like seriously, like.
Okay.
So you want
to be publicized?
I'm not saying that I want to, but if we're in a relationship, I would like people to know publicly because I'm such a public person.
Okay.
It's nothing that you're gonna be able to hide being with me. Like, so if you're a secretive person, just stay where you at. It's
Are you spontaneous?
Work. I'm very spontaneous.
Okay.
That's probably
that's what got you into a whole heap of trouble.
Okay. Very spontaneous.
If you told your man to cash app you some money, but you didn't give an amount,
dang,
how much should he cash app?
I don't even got no man though. That's bold.
Your partner. You ain't. You. Somebody's dealing with you.
No.
Nobody. Okay, let's go. Your previous.
I like long walks on the beach. I'm a Scorpio.
Coming soon. DM slap. You ain't got nobody in your DM right now.
I swear to God. Y'all heard that song? I swear to God. Yes, I swear to God. I just had a baby.
What the hell?
That's scary to niggas. When you just had a baby, that's scary. Like, okay,
I got
where
you.
the nigga at?
But you ain't saying ain't no nigga in your DM.
I swear to God.
Okay. Give me your phone. Let me see.
You want to get my phone?
Yeah, let me see it. I ain't even gonna say the name. I'm just let me see.
Okay.
See if your delete game up to par. Well, they gonna check.
Take a shot right there. That boy dry, ain't it?
That's not too dry.
It's dry enough.
Okay.
It's drier than you expected, right?
No, I didn't have an expectation.
Okay,
you
cool.
said it ain't popping. This a start.
That's a start?
That's an inkling of saying I'm paying attention. No, that's just
entertainment.
Not your type. Okay.
That's not my type.
Right.
I don't know. For some reason, all the
non-types.
Yes, like I got a sign on be like, not my type. Come fuck with me. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I'm attracting, but that's not my type. But the conversation is great.
Okay.
Via social media.
Okay, get her on there. I need a line on that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But let's go back. So if your man or somebody you send a cash request.
The guy that I'm dealing with, like if I'm rarely asking anyway. Okay. But if I do have to ask, a little $500, something quick, like you know what I'm saying.
You ain't
like,
sending them out.
I ain't sending them out. I need some money. At least $500. Okay. Like, I mean, obviously I'm trying to pay a bill or something, right?
Oh, look, hey, I don't know your fares. So, who loves harder, men or women?
Men.
Men?
Yeah.
I respect that.
I was raised by a black father. So.
Black father.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's the definition of cheating?
The definition of cheating is going outside of your relationship when you have an understanding that y'all supposed to be monogamous, right?
Okay.
So
Do you
outside
cheat?
of monogamy, I don't cheat.
You don't cheat?
I don't cheat.
Okay.
I don't do that. I don't cheat.
Are you freaky or what? No, never mind. We ain't got to ask that. You're nasty. Is it true that women are better cheaters
Yes.
because
Yes.
they're more discreet?
Yes.
Yes.
Men is not gonna dig into like we are. You know what I'm saying? We more into investigating type than
Okay.
a man would be. It will hurt more for a man.
This is true. Do you think all men cheat?
In some situations.
Do all women have rosters?
Yes.
I believe that.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, nobody wants to be with somebody that's unattractive, right?
Okay.
So why wouldn't she have now she can agree to not fuck with the people,
But she just got some. She entertained.
on hold,
like you doing.
You can open your phone.
Like you doing.
Like that's nothing. Like that's
a
nothing.
start.
No, that's not a start. I need something else up in there.
Okay.
It needs to be like 6, 5.
He
6.
get the cash apping you. That's attention, right?
I don't like that. I don't really need. I'm not a girl that needs the money. Like I'm not a person that be like, yeah, if you cash app me, I'm gonna fuck with him. I'm not that.
Okay.
Like,
do all men got rosters?
No, some niggas is really lame. Some niggas is really lame. Because it's been situations I've been in because I give guys the option. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, we ain't gotta do all that cheating shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really into girls, but I fuck with a bitch here now and then.
You apply?
So you don't have to cheat. We can just bring the bitch to the crib. Like, this is not. And then I found out when I opened that door, niggas always still want to cheat. They can't never. When it's time to threesome, they can't never find a girl, but they always can cheat. Like, this is crazy. So
well, that's the difference. I can find a girl I done played with, but she might not be entertained.
Okay, bring her to the crib if that's the case.
She might not want to play like that.
Okay, well then say that.
You go find the girl.
Why I always got to do it? I'm gonna find a girl. Let's see what you like. We bringing it to the table.
Well, together.
You like to cheat, right? So
together
as
we
a
can
union,
find her. Okay,
as one,
right?
Then it's not
if I walk in there with a little yam,
it's not cheating if I know about it. So I only know about it if I'm there, right?
Right.
What's wrong with that?
Is you picking her? Like, damn, she.
Why do I have to?
No, what I mean, if y'all together,
you a man.
Oh, okay. Well, that's understood. You like what? Big booties, little slim goodies. What you like?
The girls that look like me. I like the girls that's like petite, my size. You know what I'm saying?
You pick them up. What you do to her? What you do?
You trying to bring it too out? Like, no, I don't do all that.
I'm not bringing nothing. We on check. I gotta check your book. I mean, because I don't do all that.
I don't do all that.
I don't want to go on Facebook.
I let the man do what he has to do. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know.
But
this is years ago.
Long time ago.
This is when Auntie was little. You know what I'm saying? I'm big Auntie now. We don't do that. We grown up.
You don't do what?
We don't do like the fun stuff no more.
If the new nigga say this what he want, what you doing?
Ain't no new niggas. We drop on. We
drop on.
I'm talking about past. Come on, let's talk about past.
Would you let a man control you?
No, I've had that situation that didn't work.
Okay, damn.
I'm single now.
What is the ultimate disrespect from a woman to a man?
Calling men like bitches. I think that's like the worst. Like I said, I was raised by my father. My mom was the absent parent. So being around men or growing up around men and how they treated us when I was growing up, I seen a different type of upbringing from when I got into the streets.
I got you.
Calling a man like a B word is like the ultimate disrespect. Like,
okay,
you gotta really mean that shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Stand on that.
I ain't gonna act like I ain't never gonna.
You didn't did it.
But you gotta really.
You didn't did it. You was loose.
But that's the worst. That's the worst.
Shut up, bitch.
Yeah.
Let me see you practice. Let me hear you.
I ain't gonna say that.
Let me hear you.
Bitch, shut up. That's what I had told that man when I was hit him with that strap on. He said I was going to her. I was like, bitch,
you gotta slow down. You gotta slow it down.
And man, I had my leg up there on the thing, and I did this.
No.
And then I had went in, and he was like, man, slow down. I was like, shut up, bitch.
Because you can't be deaf. You must be deaf.
What?
Okay. What's worse, loving someone you can't have or having someone you don't love?
What's worse? Say it again.
Loving someone that you can't have or loving someone you don't love.
Loving someone you can't have.
Okay. You done been in that situation? You smiling?
Yep.
You want to say his name or
Don't make
something?
me smile.
You want to say his name?
I can't say his
He
name.
hurt your feelings?
He broke my heart.
Damn, that's fucked up. If you had to rate yourself, what would you give yourself?
10 out of 10, of
10
course.
out of
30
10?
for 30.
Okay. Would you date yourself?
Yes, I
Yes.
absolutely. I would marry me. I would
Okay.
take me out the hood for sure. I would put me up
Pack your shit up. Let's go.
in a mansion. Like I would make me not have to work. Like just stay home, babe. Take care of the kids. Like build whatever career that you need to, but work 40 hours a week. That's masculine,
That's too
babe.
much.
We don't need that. We don't need that.
Okay. Name one thing money can't buy with you.
Money can't buy a lot of things with me. Ooh. Money can't buy a lot of things with me. But if you give me an Amazon gift card, give me an Amazon Giphy, we might have some things to talk about.
That's light work.
But yeah, I mean, money can't buy a lot of things with me.
And what is the one thing?
Respect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. If you got one bad habit that you need to break, what would it be?
Amazon. That's a bad.
Oh, they own you.
I swear to God, my porch looks like Christmas every day.
Damn.
It's really bad. I probably need to go to like a rehab or something. But yeah, it's really bad. Like,
okay.
Yeah, they do have
Amazon.
rehabs for it. Amazon is really bad for me.
When you on there too long, they gonna tell you.
Yeah, every day. Like it's
Damn.
boxes every day, like Christmas.
Every day.
It's bad.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna connect with you because I need that prime. You got prime. You don't just have regular.
Prime. Sure.
No, you ain't got regular prime. You said every day.
Every day we getting stuff. Yeah.
What's the most intense experience you had in your life?
The most intense. I'm gonna say when I had to hide my pregnancy.
Who you hid it from?
From set. I was filming for McGraw.
Oh, from the set. You was on.
Yeah, I hid my
The
pregnancy
job.
for 7 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you ain't want to get clipped.
Because I knew they was gonna clip me. I knew it was coming, but I hid it.
So what's okay?
The
I don't even
wardrobe
wanna ask
helped me.
You was
Yeah, we just
bubble shirts like a motherfucker.
Yeah, the production never knew until I started showing. I had to tell them. But by the end, my character had grew, so they couldn't clip me. So
how do
he
you
was in
handle the
there.
sex scenes?
Shout out to you. How did I do the sex scenes?
No, how do you handle them?
I know who I am. So it's like not everybody can do sex scenes.
Okay.
And I realized that going into it, I know exactly who I am, and I'm okay with that. And I know that I'm gonna go somewhere a lot of people wouldn't go.
How far? We know you go far.
But I'm saying, you feel me?
We know you gonna go. Because if they ask for that scene on one of them, you doing it, huh? That's nothing. Come on, bring that.
I'm in. Nobody wrote that for me. This is something I created. Yeah,
that's what's up.
I made the actor.
See, that's what I
made the
I
character.
think that's the
to
only
be
way
that.
I can be an actor. You gotta let me just do me.
No, but it's not always like that. You still got to respect the director and what they,
that.
People.
I get the script. Oh, fam, let me doctor this up.
Yeah, but you got to make your own. So, and that's where I would go far like that because as soon as I read the character and see where she at, you got to create that person, right? So,
do you have to take the person home?
I have before, which is weird. Does that sound weird?
No.
Yeah, I've been Samika. So you're a family.
So tell me something that nobody knows about you on Check the Books. Tell me something. Come on now.
I used to be in a girl group.
Okay.
Of singers. A lot of people don't know that.
What's the name of the group?
The group was Lois Lane.
Superman in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
okay.
So
you trying to be saved.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that was a cool experience. We broke up.
Cool.
Though.
Y'all broke up?
Yeah, we broke up.
Damn. What are you afraid of?
Abandonment.
Explain that. Okay.
I got trauma from like childhood abandonment.
Right.
Like, so I don't be liking people to leave me. So you have to be like a great person in my head so people won't leave you. You know what I'm saying? So
that's deep.
Fear of being alone.
No, I respect that.
Yeah.
That's real. That you
Is it?
spoke on that. Yeah, because a lot of people have that. They beg you to stay now because I don't want you to leave. You rather go through the trauma, staying with this person, which is unhealthy, than being by yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a fear, but hey.
If you had 24 hours to live, how would you attack that 24 hours?
Dang, that's a good one. I would try to get my affairs in order to make sure that my kids had all the finances that they needed
Okay.
while I was away. Yeah. If I could, like, make sure that my kids was okay before I shut it down,
Okay.
I'm straight. Yeah.
All right. What's your main objective every day in life?
You got to rephrase that because I don't understand.
Every day when you wake up, how are you starting your day?
I start my day with prayer, of course.
Okay.
And I do have a new baby, so
Okay.
I'm still
Big mama.
co-sleeping. And yeah, I'm grateful for waking up to the babies. I'm in baby mode right now.
Baby mom.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew I had a baby, so
I did not.
right, I just had a baby.
I see.
Yeah.
So if you get flew out, you supposed to give up the pussy? Flu. You get on the plane. Do you supposed to give up the pussy?
I'm just being honest. I'm not going nowhere if I'm not interested in you physically, sexually.
Okay.
Like, that makes no sense. So it's like,
I
you're not
got
going to be able to fly me out if I'm not even attracted to you in that way.
Okay.
That makes sense?
No, it makes a lot of sense.
We ain't going to play no games. Like,
If you can
we ain't
meet.
going to get a nigga to beat us up. When we get
No,
outside.
we don't want.
Hell
No touch you. Don't touch you. Don't touch you. Ever been
But out of
beat up?
town?
No.
Yeah, I bet.
You ever been in a physical relationship?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's scary. Them
It
niggas
is.
scary as fuck. I got 17 stitches still I got to be looking at for the rest of my life.
What he hit you with? What the?
A fist.
That nigga hit you with his fist.
And look, we try to make up the stupidest lie. Let me tell y'all the stupidest lie we try to make
Who
up.
the fuck is we?
Me and him. I had to go
at
to the emergency afterwards. And we tried to lie to my family.
No, we gonna leave it alone. We're gonna leave it alone. We're gonna let him get away what he got away with.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's scary.
That's okay. If
I
you
don't
could
do
ask,
nothing physical.
let's leave it alone. You know. How important is peace to you?
I got it now.
You got that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Probably for like the last. I've had some interruptions, but nothing that I couldn't handle. But I would say like in the last 6 years, it's been very peaceful. I had like one interruption. Now I'm back on. Yeah, I'm back on.
If you could meet 3 people, dead or alive, who would it be?
Stevie Wonder.
Mm-hmm.
I already said Kurt Franklin, right?
Yeah.
That's Kurt Franklin. And it's somebody else that I always be saying, like, damn, I wish I could meet them. I always had this question with me, but I forgot who the third person is. Oh, Plies.
No, that's 2 in 1. Kurt and Plies. Yeah.
Kurt and Plies is not the same nigga.
Them same niggas.
One funny one.
Okay, so if you could ask God for anything, what would it be?
Balance.
We never heard that one. Okay.
Y'all never heard balance?
No. It's always money.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But balance is very good.
Yeah, I need balance. I feel like
that's real.
I need more than one person of me, like, so I can do everything.
Okay.
So I'm trying to juggle everything.
If you could be a man for 24 hours, what would you do?
I probably would jack off first. Like, that probably would be like the first thing that I would just to see what it feel like. And then, like, no man ever can describe what, like, vagina feel like. And I just feel like I just want to experience.
You ain't even on Earth, is you?
I am on Earth. I'm from Finkel.
Okay.
That's the same thing.
Earth is Finkel? God damn.
That's the same thing.
You said what school again? One more time.
Redford,
What's this?
high
Redford.
school. It's not Myers now, so you really can't judge me. So, you know.
Okay. So what's next for you?
We still waiting on this series. I DJ. Y'all always can book me. I'm back. I'm off of maternity leave. So yeah, this is my DJing right now and acting. I got a couple of series coming out.
Okay.
So the biggest one is season 3. So hurry up, T, and pull out season 3. We've been waiting for 20 years.
Thomas,
Yeah.
Yeah, please. Because they did a good job with the McGraw.
They really did.
So you get to ask me one question. What would it be?
Are you still a bar owner?
Oh, well, let's rewind it. I'm not the owner. I can show you who the owner
Were
is.
you affiliated with a bar to where it seemed like you were an owner?
Yeah, views. Yeah. But I'm not the owner. That's not it. That's the question you wanted?
That was the only question I had.
Okay. But yeah, I know them.
Cause I was about to cuss you out.
No.
Okay.
No, I can show you who the owner is.
I can show you who the
I can get you to that. But thank you, for your time, for coming on Check the Books. I really appreciate it. We out. Make sure y'all subscribe. That girl. So you said you used the strap on somebody.
Okay, so yeah, you want me to tell you the story?
You go. I don't need it, but I mean,
because when people hear like, damn, she used a strap on, they're gonna be like, what? What's the?
Well, he allowed that.
I mean, what? Right? Okay, so look, I used to dance at this club. It was called Deja Vu. I don't know. Back in the days, yep, Deja Vu. Okay, and like they had like the best pole dancers there, right? Like back in the day. So back in the day, if you go to Deja Vu, the girls kind of come with the club, so they have their own tippers. Like guys that specifically come to see individual dancers, right?
Okay.
So this guy used to come every week on Friday and Saturday. We know he coming. And he was like a thug looking ass nigga. He had tattoos. He had this jewelry. He was fine. He had dreads. He was fine. You would have never, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
He was a thug nigga. So he always messed with these two dancers. Everybody know these are the girls he fuck with.
Okay.
This particular week, he wasn't fucking with them no more.
Right.
So he like, dang, man, it's like, I want you to come do some dances for me. So I'm dancing at his table. He asked me to go on a date. So I'm like, okay, cool. I never been out with a nigga in the club. Yeah, outside the club. So let me try that. You know what I'm saying? Like, back to what we were saying. Like, we ain't about to go with no nigga for real if we ain't,
fit to play.
Yeah. So I had in my mind, we may do that. We may not. But if it happened, I ain't against it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we going outside. So when I said we had a funky good time, the whole time he was outside, he had this book bag on. You know what I'm saying? Like he carried it everywhere. Every time he went to go pay for stuff, he in the book bag. He pulling out his money. So boom, fast forward, we get to the room. So I'm like, dang, okay, we at the room. We having a good time. When I said we had a funky good time that night, we club hop, we had a good time. So he like, look, what kind of drugs you do? So immediately when the nigga asks that, I'm thinking like, oh, this nigga do cocaine. You know what I'm saying? Like, what makes you... Okay.
He trying to get to the...
He trying to see what you do. So I'm like, I do weed at this time. This was a long time ago. This is like long time ago. Yeah, like 09. Like, no, long time ago. So I'm like, dang, okay. I don't do nothing but weed or whatever. And he was like, all right. He was like, I want to do something, but I don't want you to judge me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really be fucking with people that be on that judgmental
this is
type.
The first time you on a date with this nigga.
The first time. Mind you, I'm thinking it's drugs because it's like, okay, what?
And he goes in the book bag and pull that out.
Hold on.
Okay, I hope.
He like, go ahead and get the book bag. He like, I need you to go in the book bag. I'm like, I ain't gonna judge you, nigga. I'm a stripper. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why am I gonna judge you? He like, go in the book bag. He was like, okay, whatever you pull out the book bag. He was like, I want us to experiment with it. Experiment. I'm still thinking drugs. You feel me?
Right.
So I'm like, okay, boom. So I go in the book bag and I'm like, shit, all I feel is the money. And he like, no, I'll go to the other side. So I go to the other side and he like pull it out.
Cut!
I pulled out this long dildo with this strap attached to it. So I'm like, dang, you want to use this on me? I'm thinking he want to use it on me. He like, nah, I want you to use it on me.
You lying.
I swear to God, I ain't.
You lying.
How?
I just feel it. You got to be.
When I say I stepped in one leg and I stepped in the other leg and he tightened it up. It's a harness that goes on the strap on. So you got to put your legs in there to pull it up. Come on, Smoove. I mean, yeah, you probably wouldn't know, but
you said, listen, you got me blown. You said the first day, first night. So he already had you planned out.
But it's a twist to it.
What's the twist? What you mean?
Them girls knew.
He doing this.
Yeah. So they ain't even give me the ghost. They just let me go and experience. So, put the strap on, you know what I'm saying? I could tell that he had did this move. I could tell he had did this before. Because he was tooting it up too hard. You know what I'm saying? No man don't toot it up like that. And I was going to town, boy. Everything I seen on the porno.
What you mean?
Everything I seen on the porno,
what
I was doing that, boy.
What you mean you was going to town? What you mean?
I was going to town.
And he hooping and hollering, huh?
Yes, he was like, I was like, shut up, bitch. I said all that. Everything I seen on the porno, I was doing it. Period.
That's the end of the show.
Yep. But he never called me again, though. So
you won. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for coming on Check the Books. This motherfucker's crazy. And I'll see y'all in a minute.
That's a true story.
AJ, she say dog was tuning it up.
He was like, ooh, slow down. I was like, shut up, bitch.